Yo, what's going on, guys? How is everyone? Hopefully everyone's doing good. How's the rest of the week been, guys? It's the weekend. Although I'm working tomorrow. Anyone else working the weekend? Who we got in? Dad's, Prax, Alex. We got Fabio in as well, and Trivia. Hope you're all doing well. And we've got some people joining over on TikTok as well, so welcome on in, welcome on in. We'll be getting going shortly. Yeah, Fab. No working over the weekend? Oh, man. I'm the only one. Crusader, is it good? Crusader's good, yeah. Crusader's in a fairly good place, man. Right, let's see how we got everything up and running. We're going to attempt to do some BGs, guys. After I did that poll on Discord. How has everyone been doing in BGs? Working the night shift for the next 2 weeks, Alex. It sucks, man. For PvP and PvE, yeah, you can do well in both. In both of those, man. When it comes to terrible in BGs, nah, Satyrs are not terrible in BGs. Not currently. If you're playing the cowboy build, you're going to be doing just fine. Saying work to dads is like, yeah, blasphemy. The only work dads does is Namari. 17-hour days, right, dads? But yeah, Satyrs will do fine. If you're a monk, I mean, I can see monks coming up with a nerf, you know, for sure, when it comes to being invisible all the time. BGs feel a little bit more balanced as Wiz. But for Negro, it felt terrible. But what we're going to do is we're going to just have a look at every time we go into a match, we're going to see what classes we've got on our team mostly. Because that gives us an idea of how many wizards we've got going in. We can see then at the end we'll see what the balance was like, and we'll just have a look, guys. It's damn bad. I'm not surviving. I mean, I took a break from PvE for 2 days, and after today, all games lost, not a single win. It's insanely worse. Lots of people are complaining, guys. Lots of people. And it's not even about the nerf to Necro. It's about like the MM. It's about lots of different things. It's pretty crazy. We're only really starting to see how big the issue is. And I think even the devs are not really like seeing how big it is, because we're only really now starting to voice our opinions. There's many of us, not just me, that are voicing our opinions about different things when it comes to BGs currently. Wiz is the worst. I mean, the issue with wizards, and I think a lot of people I've seen complaining about wizards, it's the fact that the range they can cast Meteor at. You had 4 druids, 2 necros, barb, and 1 if times you won. I mean, people are still winning matches. It just all depends on your MM. If you get into a good MM, I suppose, bubble, you're going to be okay for that particular evening. But I think a lot of the time what people are actually finding is they're just sitting in a really shit place on that MM, and they just get mixed in with sometimes like really high reso, really high secondary stats, even when they really shouldn't be, possibly, and especially not on every single match, because a lot of people are finding that happens on every single match. Let's jump in. But we're going to see what happens to us today, guys. What is the best class in my opinion? It really depends on what you look for in a class. Like for me, I suppose if you're looking just broadly what to play currently, if you want to have the best time, then it is one of the classes that people are complaining about a lot at the moment, and that would be barbs and wizards. Monks are also in a very good place. I think satyrs, they're in a fairly stable place. But I think the main issue is overall, even them classes are seeing the issues. Even them classes are seeing issues. So don't think just because you're playing one of them classes, you won't see some of the issues that we're also talking about when it comes to the MM, right? Good morning, Taz. BK Summoner, untargetable 60 to 80% of the time. Yep. That's another thing that we've been seeing people talk about. You know, it is in a very weird place at the moment, guys. Very weird place. But let's jump in. See what we start getting. We're going to be using the build I have been using the last few weeks. Monk today is cancelled when you're alone with him. Well, it's because you can't see him. How can you do anything when you can't see someone? I don't, you know, how can you do anything if you don't see them? Barbs are unkillable. I mean, yeah, that's another topic. Definitely another topic. I think you've got two different types of things, right? When it comes to what we're experiencing currently. And this is what I've been trying to, like, I suppose, explain to different people as well. And this is definitely a thing that, how can I word it? It's two separate issues, isn't it? You've got the which is causing problems. You've got, well, it's even probably three different issues. You've got the class kind of, how many of each class is going into the match, like how many wizards, how many barbs, how many of one class are going into these matches. And then you've got the issue of the immunity. The immunity is another issue. No nerf to Druid, damn it. I mean, I don't think there will be any nerfs to Druids. I don't think so. But only time will tell, I guess. Are you okay today? I see you face. You have a look at hard time today. Yeah, I've been okay. I'm okay. I just annoyed about kind of the way BGs are going. You know, this is the worst experience I think we've all had in BGs, right? Would you say this is the worst experience? Can I show you how to auto farm Dungeon Namari? There's no auto farm. You just have to go and farm. You just have to go and farm. There's no auto farm in any dungeons in the game, man. You just got to go and do it. Okay. First BG in over 2 days. Rumor collab. Yeah, apparently it's a rumor. Okay, first match we're going to get is going to be a laggy match. Look at this. You still haven't had a difficult time in BGs. You must be in that bubble, man. Like, first match of the night. Look at this. Everything has been updated as well. Like, I've updated drivers. Wow. Okay, good. Well, don't know everyone else situation, but I hope you're not stressed with anything and chill. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh my god. Damn, you start with lag. Man, after updating all the drivers and everything, guys, I was like, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. We're going to be fine. We're going to be good tonight. First match. I managed to decipher that other message. It was pretty good. Pretty good, Fab. This lag though, guys, the first match lag. Has anyone else had the same lag? I think we say that every stream. How can you play like it? Because the next match will be fine. This is what you have to fight with on PC. Lag wins. Agreed. Most of the time, lag does win. Yeah, I think I've had more laggy matches that I've won. It'll be this match, and then the next match will be fine. Suck Necro BG. I mean, have you seen the lag? Literally, all I can do is go to the idle and hope that I'm pushing. How to AFK farm? You go to a location that you can just kill monsters over and over again. And that is, you can go semi-AFK. You won't get permanent AFK. You did have one really bad match when it comes to lag. Yeah, I mean, I don't get him. I get him 1 or 2 every day. This Storm David is really messing up me in the... Oh, yeah, Storm David, yeah. We haven't had the... That's not been too bad over this side, man. You miss permanent AFK farm and help so much. I mean, you can get away with doing many hours. Last day of the season tomorrow? No, it's not. You got another month yet. Do you always say that as well? Say that. Always be... The next match will be fine. I'm glad I'm not the only one. This match is a write-off. The lag is just killing it. But then my team hasn't been able to push at all. But it's a fairly even match. I feel like getting that 1 megabyte in a potato build PC and use high settings. I feel like you'd probably do better if you had a really cheap PC, yeah? At least there'd be a reason for the lag. The name of the game is Diablo Immortal. It's a really fun game to play if you've not got a memory leak currently. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. We will write this match off, though. We're not going to count this into our matches tonight. It's definitely not a match worth worrying about. You're late. You had an aquarium emergency. Oh no, Nora. What happened? This was just a warm-up match. Yeah. That's how we're going to treat it, RBK. This is the warm-up match. We like these laggy warm-up matches. It gets us really excited for more BGs. The breeder box slipped and all the babies tried to escape. Holy shit. Like the Great Escape. Finally made G3 last night. Grassprax. Hundreds. Prison break. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're nearly done, guys. Alex, it doesn't matter what build you have. If the game has one got a memory leak or the drivers that are out for the Nvidia drivers are shit, then you just ruined. I mean, I got the most damage taken medal, so Imagine, guys, I use the 13. You got a 13i9 and wow. And the game still lags. Optimized. You hit Dolphin Rezo status today. 7K. Nice. Is that it now, Nora? You stopping at 7? Oh, you're going for 10. Wow. I mean, going from 7 to 10 is like going from 1 to 7, right? And more. This one feels better, guys. Like lag fixed. Done. Okay, let's have a look now. Okay, 2 Negros, 3 Wizards. See, this seems fair, right? When it comes to our team, it looks all right. Oh, guys. We have Joe. The enemies bring the lag. Yeah, I'm sure of it. You got Joe today as well. Let's see if we can get Joe down a couple of times. Joe. Let's go. If you have a whiz, it's not fair. So famous, Joe doesn't even know it. It's so brilliant. It's so good that we've made Joe like this famous. There he is. Joe is a legend. There he is. Where'd he go? I mean, we had some dots on him. Get him. Let's get out of there. We're going down. We're going down, boys. Good evening, PJ. We need to get pushing. Let him run away. No worries, though. Smash the button. Much appreciated. Oh, we got one. My God. The thing that I just hate about BGs at the moment, and I think this is being brought up a lot from the conversations I'm seeing. Who is going to push? No, there's no one to push. Is that wizards can cast that meteor from like the moon. Look at this. Too much lag. Someone is saying they got lags. Game is unplayable on my side. So we got team on... my team is lagging. Now we just got to go for some kills. Why don't you have a barb or anything in my team? I mean, because the game. Enjoying the fun balanced PG. I see, Mark. Yeah, man. Literally like we were saying earlier on. I thought we'd see how bad it is, and I mean, all you can do really is laugh, right? Is laugh that it's got to this stage. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like, he can literally stay pretty much invulnerable to everything while on his horse and do a quadrillion damage to me at all times. Exactly, Fab. They're like, they are playing wizards for Martimus too, man. Oh, there's so much bullshit. You hate the Cowboys for that reason. Like, to me, they shouldn't be able to have 100% horse in BGs. Like, that needs to stop. And I know we said Seder not so long ago needs some work doing, but I mean, like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, look at this match. We can't do anything. Now, the Necros is not even a part of the problem, what I'm talking about. I would agree, like it does in Stag. Exactly, Prax. Like, to me, it makes no sense. Look. I mean, he's dead. That's good. He went down, but how annoying. Joe's there. We don't want to go up against Joe because he will absolutely wreck my face. It's immune to damage like Barb all the time. Yep. Look, we got a bear. We have a bear, guys. Like, what is this bear? What is this bear doing? What is the bear doing? The annoying class right now is Monk and Crusader. They're one of the two. Like, this guy is... We got someone who's just given up. Like, what? What are you supposed to do? My God. And the trouble is, like, these guys weren't even that OP. Like, standard. Well, we already know what Joe's like. Like, my team were just unable to do anything. Like, look at this. The comp here was terrible. I have 2 days away from BGs, maybe tomorrow. I've had like, I think I've had, well, nearly 60 hours away from BGs. Welcome in if you're just joining. We are trying to see what Battlegrounds are like, and so far, that's all I can say. That's all I've got to say. Right, you got 6 Leviathan Toon copies. Holy shit, dude. See you inside, man. Yeah. You might be on my team, or we could be against each other. For me, only make me angry, smash my foe, so I stop playing PGs. That's so bad. Hello, Arda. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. White flag. Okay, match number 3. Rolls won't fix it. No, you can't. In this game, you can't have tank support range. You can't have that in this game. It doesn't work. It just needs to be based on classes. That's it. It needs to be based on class. So the algorithm of however it works, when it picks players from the pool of people that are queuing up, it needs to say, right, we need to make sure that we don't have no more than 3 of each class going into a BG when it comes to on one team. Done. That's it. Just like they did Battle of Realms. Don't tell me it's another laggy match. It feels not as smooth as the last one. Oh, guys, look, we got another lag match. Like, what is going on here? Look. So we had one match that was laggy. So I'm just making some notes. Making notes. Because this is now another laggy match. Like, and this is just terrible. You don't know how I can play? you just gotta do it, right? You just gotta do it to yourself. It's a second warm-up match. Yeah. Hey, Scary, how's it going? BG's absolute garbage. Still no class representation fix. Still lagging. All those, hate all those mobs. Steal the essence. Is it RAM issue or like software? I think it's just a memory leak somewhere when it comes to either the game or the update from Nvidia. Because it's not just been affecting Diablo Immortal, it's been affecting a lot of games. The Chinese version works fine. I mean, a lot of people have been complaining about this lag for ages. Like, one match is fine, next match is bad. No lags in a system where captains pick the teams? No. Because they've got a different process over there, right? Oh, it doesn't matter, Wrecked. Like, I've been on old drivers from like 6 months ago, and I'm on the latest drivers, and it's still the same. I actually believe it's the game. I don't believe it's anything else. I actually starting to believe it's just the game. It's the global version. It's got to be. It's always been the game. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm on Intel CPU with NVIDIA GPU. I'm just going to try and collect as many of these as I can so I can still do damage while lagging. The trouble is, if it was a memory leak, right? Wouldn't it be in every single match? Like, wouldn't it be? Or if it was a GPU issue, wouldn't it be in every single match? Like, the issue has to be with a game because it's very kind of like sometimes you'll go 5 matches with no lags. I'm on AMD, NVIDIA, and never get BG lag. Really? Maybe it's a an Intel issue then. Maybe that tells me when I upgrade my PC this year, I should go AMD. Okay, so that's 3 matches so far. Let's just update the list. First match, lag. What secondaries like? I mean, that's about the same as me, really. But he didn't have lag. I mean, so it's not a bad kind of here. It's not an issue when it comes to MM. Only 32 gig of memory. Yeah. It's been shit lately. It's insane. It has been absolutely terrible, man. Terrible. Everyone is complaining about it. But what I want everyone to do is I want everyone to voice themselves somewhere, whether that be Reddit, whether that be Discord. Have a voice. Let's make them hear how bad it is. Because apparently, from my understanding of what the devs are saying to us lot, is they're not seeing these complaints. It's all right hearing it from us as partners, but they want to hear it overall as well. They want to hear the issue on a more broader scale. We can report to them, but they want to see what the issues are from a much wider scale. Every time I log in, I have to reset one move to key to move again since this last patch. Really? Print screen it and send it to them. Yeah. See, good scary. That's what we need. That is what we need, guys. The more people that do that, the better it's going to be. Okay, what we got? We've got Joe on our team, guys. Nice. What the shit is this? You don't get why the Chinese version is much better. It's so unfair. That I would agree it is unfair, yeah. It does it again when you queue into BGs as well. That's just so bad. Look at this guy, look. Yeah, now we're win for sure because we've got 4 barbarians. They've got a few features, yes. Oh, the screen redness at low HP annoys so many people. Scary. Every time you have to change aspect ratio, that must get insanely annoying. I mean, guys, this is a fair match. What's the best PvE class right now for 3 to 4K reso? Fast clears, go best of. I mean, you can get away with pretty much anything, I would say. Try like Crusader is going to do you well. I mean, Necromancer is going to do you well. Anything in PvE will do you well at 3 to 4K reso. Anything. Crusader is good. Necro is good. We need more people voicing it though, dads. More people voicing it, the better. Barb, Crusader, or Druid, Necro as well. I consider these 4. Yeah, you'll be fine with them 4. Rip. So the 4th match is unbalanced. Yeah, wrecked. Spend more so we can make the game better. If you spend more, the game will become balanced. Maybe this time we're going to win. Yeah, this time we're going to win because we've got 4 barbarians. Did you see the team combat, BK? Look, 4 barbs. Like, what the fuck is that? Like 4 barbarians on my team. Like, that just literally guarantees you the win. You're working on your gems for now. Best way, man. How these 4 doing on PvP? Barb's still OP. Barb is still OP. Yep, for sure. They're currently absolutely just, yeah, broken. Crusader is in a very good position as well when it comes to PvP. It's called the Cowboy Satyr. Absolutely annoying. The unkillable barb. They've got like 16 lives. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look. I can't get any proper kills because the barbarians are just absolutely nuking them down. And then there's Joe sitting at the back just like... Like, I'm getting, look at the assists, 19. Necro's been broken for years. Incorrect. Necro's never been broken. It's just that Necro's been the most played. And then people cried about it. Tell me I'm wrong. Not at all, lies. Not at all. But because of all people complaining that Necros have got Wraith form, which is not 100% immunity, they decided that they were going to change Wraith form, and I hope they do the rest to other immunities and vulnerabilities in the game. I'm all for the changes, guys. As I said before, I'm all for the changes. When it comes to Wraith form, I'm happy with the changes. The reason that Necro feels bad compared to before, is the fact that Rifu's changed. It's not really the Wraith form. The Wraith form we can deal with. So fourth match, even though it was a win, it was very much unbalanced. Like, look at this. Where can I post this? I'm actually going to probably just... Let me post this to Nora so I can see an ongoing list of our chat. Sorry, Nora. Win with her unbalanced. Like, yeah, I won. GG, right? I won. But who cares, right? Sup, Beardman, sir. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Probably missed some messages maybe over on TikTok, but hope you're all doing well who's joining in. Cheers for all the likes. Much appreciated, guys. You don't mind? It keeps our conversation open. Which gem is better? Millions of dollars developers should be proud. Okay, what we got this time? Yes! Look how many necromancers we got, guys. Look how many necros we got. Five necros. What the fuck? Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Like, literally, we got... This class doesn't even exist. We got one unkillable, one invisible, no wizards. No wizards. What the... Versus 4 wizards? Was it 4 wizards? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Can we pull this off, guys? Can we do it? Oh, we got one. Watch out for the meteors. You cannot defend, like... Oh, wow. All I can do is laugh. Let's just play our own game, dude. Let's just play our own game, dude. Demon Hunter versus Necromancer. Let's go. No, we don't want a Satyr involved as well. It's insane. I mean, it's just stupid, right? Like, it's just stupid. Literally, yeah. Someone saying in the chat, just go to the next match. Yay! Just try and kill the mages and the DH. You won't do it. You won't do it. Like, how can you realistically defend with just 5 necros on your team? You can't. Who pushes the idol? I mean, they've got, on their side, they've got someone to push the idol. We've got a barbarian that might be able to hold the idol. Necro Wraith form should be... I don't know. I think the 40% is fine. If you play it correctly, 40% is fine. It's not the Necro's issues now, to be fair with you guys, because the idea of Blizzard and NetEase, guys, is they want to reduce the speed of BGs. Like, they want to reduce the damage, they want to reduce the flow of it, right? So doing what they've done to Necros is fine, and what they've done to Vifus is fine. But they should have done it to every other class at the same time. Like, there should have been a nerf across the board when it comes to invulnerabilities, when it comes to immunities, and when it comes to cooldown and beneficial effects. It should have been a complete change. Like, look at this match. Like, look at this. Look at this. Mimic, they should have done everyone at once. Agreed, yeah. Blizzard should add damage reduction as well to other classes that's untargetable immune to damage. Yeah, agreed. 100%, Spencer. 100%. Look at this MVP look. What the fuck? I just don't even know what to say. I can't even put a rating because it would be minus. Is the matchmaking changed in where you play against people with your own score? It takes into a lot of different things into account, apparently. You walk around too much, you became MVP. Yeah. Okay, okay, not a lagging match. Would the balance matches take longer to queue up? Yes. Z, hello, man. How long, guys? How long would you be prepared to wait for? Okay, guys, look at this. This is not bad. Oh, we're against each other. Scary. Nice. Look at this. Necros, 2 Barbs, 2 Crusaders. What is this, guys? Like, this is the most balanced match when it comes to classes we've had on our team. Mandalorian, welcome in. Like, we'll see how this one goes. Good luck if you're on whatever team. I could wait up to 5 minutes. Yeah, I think 5 minutes I'll be happy to wait for. You're back. Nice. It's too good to be true. Probably bots, Christoph. Yeah, yeah. You're probably not wrong, dude. Like, look at them all. This guy's the only one real player. He is the MVP of the team. Oh, now they've got a real wizard. They've got a real wizard. The barb killed me. Your name is Hypnotic. Oh, I see. I have to have a look out for you. So how is Mando? How you doing, dude? Let's get some of these. Oh my god. I mean, on average though, Prax, how long in theory would you be willing to wait for? As a player that plays the game, you know, you want to play PvE. When it comes to a balanced match, how long would you be prepared to wait for? 2 minutes tops. I mean, it's going to have to be longer than that. I reckon it would have to be between 3 and 5 minutes. I mean, it is a mobile game. We have to consider that as well, right? But we also have to consider we want a balanced match, right? I think anywhere up to 5 minutes is fairly fair. Can we win this one? We have to go down here. We have to try and stop someone. It's always wizards. Wizard on top. Crimsons and mothers. Yeah, I'm using Crimson in this build. Look at this, look. I mean, the class setup looked fine. But the actual setup is not fine. The MM is shit. And this is exactly what bad MM is, right? The power is not the same. Very much so. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Down. So match 6 was classes were good. But MM bad. Like, how fucking long was that stun for? Literally couldn't do shit. Probably got another half an hour of this. And my reforges I use for PvP, I use the Jolt. So the setup I use for PvP will be, for this particular build, is going to be like this. It's going to be 8 Jolt set, and then you'd have just other things added onto that, right? MM is ruined. I mean, it's just scary. It's just the way it is. Like, I mean, we're going to have to just keep complaining. We're going to have to just keep complaining, aren't we, guys? Like, all of us. The whole community. Because something is going on. Like, something is bad. I've never known it to be this bad. When Horn Cool active, it will affect our dot damage or not. It should do, because it's just pure damage, yeah. We've got Joe on our team again. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. We see the issue here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so team balance here is not too bad. We've got 2 withers, 2 barbs. I mean, this is fine. So, class, fine, my team. But we'll see how this goes. I've got a feeling this is not going to go very well. Tomorrow, clan war. Am I active? Yeah, I still do the clan stuff. I reckon this is going to be a shit match, though. But we might be able to pull it off. We're doing all right at the moment. We could just have a higher MM. This guy is still fighting that one barbarian. My God. By the way, your damage reduced in Ray form, but your summons damage. So damage that is reduced in Ray form is all skills and all summons damage. The only damage that's not reduced in Ray form is going to be dots from your gems. And that's why we've got dot gems in this build, so they don't get reduced. But damage from everything else while in Ray form is. But I tend to not worry about it, because it is what it is, right? You can't do anything about it. We need to use Ray form. You just need to use it when you need to use it, right? Not using it all the time. Or at least try not to anyway. But most matches, sadly, you're going to have to use it. Can we actually win this one? Holy shit. I mean, we can see why. Someone's saying in the chat that someone and Joe are much better players than him, being a wizard. I mean, no offense to the wizards, but all you have to do is stand back and fucking throw down a meteor and it one-shots most people. Wizard have their tiers. I mean, I can see that. PC versus yeah, the PC versus iPad or PC versus mobile is definitely a thing. You've dropped Wraithform from your current PvP build. You're brave. So the 2 wins that we've had, guys, have been like this. Is that fair? Is that fair? I personally don't think it's fair, right? If they don't fix it, I'm sure a lot of people are quitting. I think people are quitting already. Two games while you're stuck in a queue. For the meteor build, I'm taking it you just go full out AP. Yeah, Leviathan everyone should use. Okay, guys. 3 wizards, 2 Negros, a Crusader, a Monk, no Barbarian. Okay. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Will this be the most balanced match of the night? You've just got to go, guys. You've just got to go. We can't be hanging around like the rest of them are doing. Like, what is my team doing? Come on, team. If you're not PC, I don't. That damage. Beam Wizard. Beam Wizard. We got one of them down. Nice. Oh my god. We're gonna keep pushing this side, annoying these wizards. That damage against all odds. Welcome in. Rip. If you're just joining, we're having fun in the shit show of Battlegrounds currently. Maybe try with the mage build. The mage build is even worse. Tried it, deleted it. The mages just don't do what you want them to do anymore. And their damage is very much nerfed because of other changes. Struggling there, I would say. Definitely struggling for sure. You watched the replay from the last BG. Oh man, the matchmaking is just terrible. This is the 8th match of the night. And I think that we've had 2 wins. And they were unbalanced matches. And then the rest of the losses were like all a multitude of different reasons to why you couldn't really do much in the game. I'm not changing class now until we get to Warlock, man. Definitely not. I'm not going to change class just to go with the meta. Like, I think going with the meta is just something that's bad for the game, right? Every class should be playable in Battlegrounds. You hope the Warlock can overwhelm farm? Surely they will be able to. They'll be able to do every aspect of the game, right? Ah, we killed it anyway. Nice. Mage build for more it doesn't do more CC in the mage build anymore. The mage build is really bad now. %, agree. This is the problem. I think Blizzard made unbalanced changes and then everyone just go with the meta. Yes. If they removed the red screen, you would consider Barb. I mean, this match wasn't overly bad, look. Like, the actual here is not too bad, right? 42 to 44. I could actually say on that one, not too bad. Needing the EU for sure. Won't take long to get the essences for Warlock as well. 7 hours in travel. I want them all on day 1. That's... I want to have every single Warlock essence on day 1. I'm considering switching from DH to Necro. Honestly, bro, your build guides help me loads. My Necro alt half reso. Then, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they've helped for sure. I think the game's just in a very weird space at the moment when it comes to this BG issue. Cheers, Prax. Take it easy, dude. See you Sunday, man. Three wizards, two necros, a druid, and two monks. Okay, no barbs. We'll see. You love necro, but actually I'm playing monk for that. The nerf hit's too strong. You've got a lot of boxes for warlock already. I mean, if we get 60 essences, I mean, you're going to need at least a couple of hundred of boxes, I reckon. Yeah, the build that I'm using I've found to be the best currently, but it all depends on the matchmaking and the class stacking, really. You're also hoarding for lock. Yeah, I don't intend on changing at the moment until lock comes out. Cheers, man. Thanks for coming along. Take care. This could be a balanced match. We'll see. Your queues are metting out. How long are you waiting for a queue? I mean, I say this could be balanced, but then everyone's just getting absolutely shit on. I mean, 8-8 so far. What are the thoughts on the up-and-coming collab? I mean, it's not confirmed yet, so let's not get too excited. Gally, how's it going? Hey there. So this new lol. Count you in for dungeons? We'll definitely be doing dungeons afterwards, man. We always end the night on viewer dungeons. Yeah, Gally, this new right? I mean, there's not much you can say, is there? Oh, I don't even know what to say about it. You're stuck at 5.1 rating. I mean, that's probably going to be the issue. They're taking that into account, right? You know what we can do? Smash that like button. Yes, cheers, guys. You ready for the Fast and Furious dungeons? Nice one. We'll get you in, Fab. Beam Wizards is like, it makes a change to see Beam Wizards instead of seeing meteors falling on my face. But they are really strong. And I mean, fair play, Beam Wizards. Yeah, it takes into rating Rezo power, yep. That guy wanted me dead. Get fucked. Get wrecked. I mean, we could have won this. The team felt good. Until it didn't. And I really don't understand what happened there, because we should have been able to hold that. I have 0 5 stars. What would you reckon as first select pool? I would say it's either going to be oh no. Rip. It's going to be either Bloodsoaked Jade or Ruling Consequences, I think, personally, mate, if you've got your first Telluric Pearl buy. I mean, just getting one shot like that is so annoying. Oh, fair play to him, though. I don't think that was a bad match. We could have won that one. I personally think we could have won that one. Thank you, loads, and sorry I made you die reading the mess. Do not worry, man. Never be sorry. It happens. I'm one that likes to read chat, so. Nora's keeping me updated with the screenshots. Much appreciated, Nora. Okay, we might get a 10th match in. Let's see. Yeah, I have been keeping an eye on him. It's good to keep a running list of what's going on, right? Come on, one balanced match. Let's go for really good balance. Really good balance. We can only hope. Okay. 2 Blood Knight. 2 Necromancers. A Barber Wizard and 2 Wizards Alert. This is not bad. You got a game, 1 Barb versus 4. Yeah. You can already tell, well, we're fucked. They've got Gandalf. We're fucked. Let's see, guys. Last BG of the night. Let's see. What way is this gonna go? Okay, can we teleport through? Oh yes, we can. Not bad plays, not bad plays. Let's go cap the other as well. Jeff, how's it going? Did I test the new pants? You can combine it with Golem and you can walk fast and spam primary while moving. I haven't tried that. Sounds like a cool idea though. Maybe it's something I can try. I don't think that's going to matter in the current matches we're getting, but you really want to be, I know with Golem, obviously you want to be, you know, fearing, primary, jumping onto the idol, defending the idol. But you don't want to be like, as a Golem, I don't think you should be roaming. And that kind of setup feels more like a roamer. Man, that guy just got told to sit down. Do you see that guy just literally get wasted? Roaming golems make for fun target practice. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, to me, it just doesn't make much sense to do that sort of build, but maybe I'm wrong, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. This game's been all right. It's not with them pants, no. But it just doesn't make sense for the build, to be honest. Golem is a tanking build. You have to build it as a tank and not a damage dealer. But, I mean, I will have a look at it. I'll still have a look at it off stream. This is a good showcase for the build. I would agree with you. Yep. I would agree with you, Skater. This would have been a good showcase for the video. It shows it working. Don't know where my team's gone though. My team is dead. Question, so I played 90 to 20 matches in a BGS BK, and when they bring Tower Wars out, I'm not sure of that, to be honest. It's different leaderboards, so it might not. Gandalf. My God. You shall not pass. Yep. Get wrecked, mate. Did I try that funny build already, love? Borrowed Time, Bone Spirit, Slayer, Paragon. What do you think about it? I think I did try a Borrowed Time build a few weeks ago, but I don't know if it is exactly that one, see? Borrowed Time to me just sounds bad because of the long cooldown. It's really not, man. 80% BS matches, 10% meh, and 10% decent matches. Like, how can we say the game is in a good place? Like, look at this, look. What the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? There we go, guys. 10 matches. And we got... what was it? 2 or 3 wins out of 10 matches. What do we do in that situation? I don't know what the solution is, guys. Like, I don't know. The only thing I can say is everyone that's having shit in Battlegrounds, voice your opinions on Discord, Reddit, everywhere. Because there's fundamentally a big issue going on at the moment. Like, a massive issue. Like, we shouldn't be having the issue like this. What do we do in that situation? The simple answer is we don't. Anyway, guys, you know what time it is. If you're in for dungeons, let me know. We do, exactly, Fabio. We do. It's not about win rate. It's about balance. Stomp matches is like 80 to 20 for stomps. Yes. Okay. 2 spaces. Request. I think we've already got one filled here. So we're going to invite this one because someone whispered. 1 space. If you request or whisper me, message me in game, we'll get you in. You got 2 or 3 minutes. Thanks all for smashing them like buttons. Much appreciated. If I've missed any messages, forgive me. You're good for dungeons? I'm not surprised. Oh, there we go. It says player is offline. Let me know when you're online, Gally. Oh, someone else is asking. Someone else is asking. Is Gally online? Because Gally was first. There we go. You got in first, man. It was either a message or a request and you was in first. So let's go. The thing is, at the end of the day, it's not about win rate. It's not about kills. It's not even about rank. It's about you enjoying the game and the PvP aspect of it. And the right now, it's not really enjoyable. Exactly, man. It's a complete shit show. You need my daily gems. Yeah, dude. Well, we got an hour to grind. If people want to switch in and out, it's all good. If you can't beat him, join him. But I don't think that's the answer, right? If that's the answer, then fundamentally that proves there's a problem. Do you think they will nerf the Ray form for... Do I think they will nerf other immunities and invulnerabilities? I hope so. I hope so. I think the consensus here is that that people want that. I think it would be a good step forward if they did, and as well as having a maximum of 3 of each class in a BG would be a good step in the right direction. And I think then looking at other issues when it comes to the MM would be the next step. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea, see, if you don't have a savior pet. For sure. Then we'd have a queue timer for an hour at least, though. Not really, no. I mean, the longest queue time I've ever had is like 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes at the very longest. And you guys see me do BGs on stream all of the time. Like, what's my average queue time? 2 or 3 minutes? And you've watched me do hundreds of BGs. Hundreds. Like, to me, what they would do is, if they had a class, what's the point of a fast queue if it's unplayable? Exactly. But if they have it so there's a maximum of three, no more than 3 of the class can go into a BG. If you've suddenly then got an influx of one particular class, that class's queue time will be increased. Right? It will be per class the queue time is increased. It's not going to affect every class, right? Because if you've got, you know, you look at the population of Necros, how it was. If they'd have a maximum of 3 in each BG or each team, and there's fundamentally more Necros around than there is any other class, the queue time for Necros will be longer. That goes for any sort of game. You know, look at WoW. If anyone's played WoW before, when you're doing dungeons in WoW, you can queue up as either tank, DPS, as healer, right? The quickest queue is always for tanks because there's always tanks that are needed in every single dungeon. The longer queues are for the DPS because there's lots more damage dealers. And that'll be the same in this game if you queued with a class, yeah? So if you're queuing up as a Necro and there is fundamentally loads more Necros, your queue time will be longer. But if you have that sort of thing in place, then the spread of people playing the classes will eventually, hopefully, even out because they want to have quicker queue times. Doesn't that make sense for everyone? Yeah, look at the BGs in WoW. You do have to wait a long time in certain BGs in WoW, for sure. I haven't played WoW in a long time. A lot of things have probably changed since my time, but the queue times were definitely longer for Battlegrounds. Like, it just makes sense to me to have a maximum of any one class. It wouldn't solve all the problems, don't get me wrong, but that is one thing that needs to be done. As I said earlier and the other day, there's a couple of things that are causing major issues. And that is the amount of any one class being in a BG. And then 2, the fact that the MM side of it, when it comes to the power and everything of people, is another fundamental issue. And that one is a little bit more difficult to solve. They need to make other classes competitive. I agree. I agree. But look at it like this as well. Why aren't other classes competitive? It's because they're not as fun as the other classes, because the other classes are like very OP, for instance. Or they're easier to play. Or they have better survivability. If you had class, a maximum amount of a class in a team, and people had to balance the amount of classes on a server or on a cluster to keep the queue times lower, maybe you'd get a better spread of classes and more things would be found out when it comes to them particular classes and what they counter and how they play. Instead of people just going, I'm going to play Barb, or I'm going to play Wizard, or I'm going to play Necro. Hi fella, how's it going? Like, to me, it just makes sense. Or counterbalance with more DPS in the losing team, or the lower reso team. I mean, the actual, like, the reso side of it and the secondary side of it is another problem in itself. Because of Smurfs. Like, how do you solve that problem? Ease of play, stat requirements, fixed requirements, PvE conditions. Yeah, there's so much to take into consideration on other aspects of it. I mean, from what I've been told on that particular question, the best place to put complaints is on any of those because they read everything. Like we was talking about it earlier on the partner Discord. And literally a comment was made that was something along the lines of, I haven't seen anything on Discord or Reddit about these issues. So put it everywhere. Make a post about it on the new Discord. Make a post about it on Reddit. Make a post about it on the Battle.net forums. Put it everywhere. Yes, you can. So you can lower your reso and still keep high secondary stats. Yeah, I don't use the in-game feedback anymore because it's just shit. Double drop. You don't think this is hard to fix with Smurfs? How would you fix it? I mean, this is bugged right now, right? I think this is bugged now. The counter at the moment. I think there's an issue with it. Rip. Now I got what you said previously, that smurfing would be a massive issue to remove reso and keep secondaries. Well, you can currently do that. You sometimes can see it. If you look at some people's profiles, you'll see they've got like 3k reso, but they've got 9k secondaries. And you get the issue the other way around as well. Some people will just think that they need to go max reso and not worry about secondaries, and that is another issue, right? Last time I queued up my team, a 3k reso enemy team, 5k reso, and one with 12k. Yeah, exactly. Yep. They made it so complex, so now they can't fix it. I mean, it seems complex, but there must be something they can do. You're always going to have one class that's more powerful than the other. I get that. For sure. But to the level of what we're experiencing currently, keys, I feel like I need millions to catch up. A lot of people do that. Have started, say, more recently. I mean, the trouble is with that, and we had this at the beginning of the game. So, guys, for people that have been around since day dot, what happened when it comes to max reso players, when it comes to BGs? What happened? I bends. For people that have been around a long time, what happened at the beginning of the game with the people that hit max reso? Forever queue times. They had like 2-hour queue times because they couldn't be put into any match because there weren't enough high reso players. You got to think the pool of higher reso players at max level, like JT All Business, yes. There we go. We opened it, guys. We were locked in for a minute. Yeah, so the pool for higher reso players is a lot smaller than it is for the average player, right? What do we reckon? How many people we got in chat? Let's have a look. We got 54 people in chat. What do we reckon is the average reso of a player? If you had to have a random guess, what would you say? I would agree. Let's see if we keep getting the similar answer. I mean, they're all similar answers, right? You've got 3K, 2K to 3K, 3K to 4K, 4K to 5K. So the average player is probably around about the 3K to 5K mark, I would say, if they've played long enough. If they've played long enough, right? What about secondaries? So secondaries 4 to 6, 5 to 7, 6. Agree with Nora. Yeah, I think around about it'll be between 5 and 6, I would say, if you've been playing a fair amount of time. So we can already see the issue there, right? We have to consider returning players and people like me who started 3 months ago and so on. I mean, you do. But if you took the average player, so we're saying that the average player is around about 3 to 5K reso and probably anywhere up to 6K secondary stats. So that is the biggest pool of people, right? The biggest pool of people. What percentage of players, so with percentage here, what percentage of players do you think are above 10,000 resonance? And I know we don't get these figures, but we can have a guess. Based on what we see in game, right? For people that have played a long time, you can have a good guess. Depends on region. Let's just say in the West. Let's not talk about China. Let's talk about just the West. So we're saying above 10K reso. I would say it's around probably 5%. I don't think it would be as high as 10. But I definitely think it would be around a 5% mark. Maybe 6 or 7 at the very most. So that's a very small amount, right? So if we're saying, let's say we're saying, let's make another note. Let's say we're saying at the very max, right? So we've got a fair figure here. Let's say 10% as a joke, because it's going to be less than that, right? What percentage of players are the average players? How high would that be percentage-wise? Like, I reckon the average player percentage of the game would be 60. At least 60. I mean, yeah, it's going to be less than that for sure. It'll be less than every 10, 1 in 10, yes. But we don't have real figures, right? We don't have real figures to go on, so we can only go by what we see in game. 60% plus, definitely the average player, right? So that small percentage of whales, that small percentage of really high spenders, imagine them guys, how they feel. And I know, yeah, they've spent a lot of money in the game. That very small percentage has probably spent in excess of, you know, $20,000 upwards. Easily, right? Depending on how they got that character. So should they have to wait an hour for a match? Most of the 7K are brought accounts. They're no more. Oh, I mean, I agree. There's going to be a lot of brought accounts. But the biggest question here is, should they balance the game around whales having fun in the game because they've spent a lot of money? Or should they balance the game around the average player because that's their biggest player base? Because currently, I think the game is balanced around the big spenders. So they can go and smash everyone's faces in and feel like they're OP. It's interesting to see what you guys think about figures, though. It seems that way, right, Scary? It seems that literally they pick the big amount of money to balance the game around. Like, it really does. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be around the average player. I would consider myself in the average bracket. You know, 4 to 5k reso, 6 to 7k secondaries. I mean, the issue if you do that against all is you will then get the whales complaining that they can't get a match that's for them. You think your way off average player is like 1 to 2k res? Nah, it's not. You're not talking 400 to 500,000 US dollars anymore. At the beginning of the game, yes, but now it's much different. What's my green sets in this build, Shinto? It's 2-piece Vifus, 2-piece Barons, and 4-piece Agments. Several YouTubers have confirmed this, but not recently. Yeah, it's like a Crusader build, man, because they're based on dot resolution. Yeah, the actual like cost of leveling up, if you wanted to get to, I don't know what you guys personally think and if you've ever tried to work it out, but if you wanted to get to say 13k reso, how much does it cost? Have we got any 13k resos in the chat? Yeah, 13k reso is a max reso on that without secondaries. Just reso for now. We'll talk about secondaries as a separate thing. So what is the cost to max your reso? Yeah, Mao would actually be a good person to actually speak about that because he's recently pretty much maxed an account. Because I heard not so long ago that it was much cheaper now than it was at the beginning of the game. Much cheaper is still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, I'm on about just reso at this moment in time. I don't know the full story behind it. Scary. As far as I'm aware, that's the same account, but... I'll have to ask. It'd be interesting to know what the full cost is nowadays. Yeah, it is his account. Like, I had no doubt in it being his account. And the reason I say that is because he's a partner, it's not allowed. The recent update to Resonance has changed the progress level a lot. Yep. So there was a change, wasn't there, to how like things were leveled compared to what they were before. So it become fundamentally cheaper. His PC is lagging. Yeah. I mean, I think we've all had that issue as creators. I'll have to message Mal and see if he'll tell me the insights of how much it cost him. Not that I want to do it myself, but... Unless I win the lottery. I mean, if I won the lottery, I would do it. Maybe Mal won the lottery. You just asked him for a spitball amount, Nora. Nice. It's just an intriguing question, right? For someone that's done it more recently, how much is it? Christmas bonus. That'd be a nice Christmas bonus, wouldn't it? Jeez. That would be a huge Christmas bonus. Like, here's your Christmas bonus, 200, 300,000 pounds. Thanks. I'm not sure. I'm just intrigued to know how much it would cost to get max reso and then how much extra it costs to get like rank 10 secondary gems. It's definitely his original account, true. The partner program wouldn't allow it. You just got your AK wins. Nice wrecked. Grats. An arm, a leg, and a kidney. Do you agree Necro should have a heal dot like Barb? Have Berserk heal? I mean, that would be great. I mean, you're allowed to have a second of your own account. Like, I could have a second battle.net if I wanted to. That's allowed. Can you imagine Wiz with a heal ability? Like, wow. Every meteor grants a shield. The fuck? Can you imagine that? What the fuck would that be? Cronus, I got 2 of the Leviathan gems. So my Leviathan is now 48% through rank 5, so I just need a couple more to get it where I want it to get. Feel comfortable. Head after nice. Imagine Warlock with Petrify. I mean, I think Warlock's going to be very interesting. Your Leviathan is R6 now. Nice. I just need a couple more gems and we're there, so. Yeah, I only get to R6. I got my Roiling Consequences to R7, which is quite nice. That's the only one I got to R7, my Roiling Consequences. The other gems will be slowly. Nice. I was hoping for Bloodsoaked Jade. I would be hit 4K. Ah, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. Takes time. R7 on the way to R8 for the forever grind. How many gems do you need for the R8? What is the amount? You got everything R6 last weekend? Nice. Is it 24? Sounds about right. I know for sure I've looked before. It's 12. Oh, so half of the 24. 24, damn. Can you imagine that? And 725 gem power. Okay, that's a lot of gem power, though. Hey, Boosh, how's it going, man? Hope all is well, Boosh. Taking you 4 years to hit 5k rezo. It took me about that as well, man, because I only recently hit the 5k rezo. But as you can see, I don't use it. I'm not ready to drop Mother's Lament yet. Definitely not a full-time dropping of Mother's Lament anyway. I was messing around with a summons build earlier, guys, on the dummy, and oh my god, they're so bad. Like, why are summons builds so bad? I'm over crit damage cap with almost crit hit cap without mothers. I mean, I'm surprised by that. Because I've checked mine and I know for a fact, like, I still feel very underpowered. Like, I've tried... the trouble is being crit hit capped and crit hit damage capped is one thing. Do a test on the dummy with your raid build. You farm random dungeons with is this for fun or just need green set items? Mostly for fun. And then I save the wisps ready for crafting because I don't pre-farm. I find pre-farm the most pointless thing to do. You watched an old video about dots can be affected by criticals? Yeah, dots are affected by crit. Because I'm now in the process, James, of checking out different things when it comes to my my raid build and dropping mothers. I think that's the only build I would drop it in. At this moment in time anyway. I don't think I would drop it in any other build. Were we able to get any of the new ring sets? So basically the new rings just adds a new gem that allows you to equip any color gem you want into it. A new socket, sorry. Your BK at the moment? Yeah, that might be the reason why then. What set items are you using as BK? What's my static crit? We'll have a look in a minute. We'll let it drop off in a second. I think in this build... once it all drops off. Man, that buff lasts forever. %37%, look. And I'm in protector at the moment. You was correct. 12 for 6 to 7, 12 for 7 to 8. Let's have a look. Legendary gems. So to get to R10 in total, you need to get 73 73 copies, right? Plus the one you've already got. That's a fucking lot of copies. That is a shitload of copies. What is your set items you're using then, James? Out of interest, what set item are you using? Never ending grind, yep. What set items are you using? Green set items, what are you using? Oh, you sent them over. The forever grind. I'll have a look at a second. No. May I check your questions above? Did I miss a question, Boosh? What's the difference between continual damage and harmful effects? So continual damage will be your dots, right? That would work. Well, I mean, that can be a number of things, right? So when it comes to potency, what does it say on potency? So it is a harmful effect as well. So it's both. Thank you very much for the popular. Welcome in. How's it going? It's going to be both, right? Harmful effects and How did you word it on the top there? Continual damage. Are they both considered the same thing? How's it going, Jays? Welcome in. But are they considered, is it considered the same thing? Because you do hear the same thing mentioned all the time, right? Continual and harmful. And that would include all dots and all CC, right? I think one is just a debuff. Maybe. It's just a weird wording, right? To have both of them words in the game. No, but CC is classed as harmful, right? CC is classed as a harmful effect, yeah? And potency affects both continual and harmful effects, yeah? Because potency increases the duration of both dots and CCs. Ask Google AI. No. I tell people all the time to not go and ask Google AI about anything. Yes, thanks, but Feasting Barons pack and Banquet of Eyes green sets, then the same. I mean, that's a very good question then, Boosh. Really, Jace? That's hilarious. How's your MM been though, Jade? So it says harmful effects here. I haven't got any on me when it comes to Banquet. Yeah, dots are classed as harmful effects, but it's under the category of continual damage. That is just... It's just weird, right? Wow. Wow, Nora. That's an interesting thing that he said. I can understand his comment though. That damn iPad keyboard, James. Let's do one more, guys. One more dungeon. It's just continual and harmful is just weird, right? It's kind of the same, but not the same. Potency affects it. But you have different set items that say different things. Makes you think about Grace because it's continual also. Yeah. It's really weird, right? I want to have a look at that before I come off. I've never really considered it and looked at it properly. But Grace is 15% and Baron's is 30%. So wouldn't that make Baron's is going to be better? Because Baron's is harmful effect, but Grace is continual. It's just like... Sorry to get you confused. Boosh. We like to ask questions, man. It's all good. Oh yeah, Baron's is the way to go for this build because of the fact it's CC, right? Yeah, fear. So yeah, you're correct there, Sven. So fear, for instance, from what Sven's saying, Nora, if you see that, it's a harmful effect. Fear is, but it's not. It doesn't do any damage. Cheers for the blasting, guys. Much appreciated as always. Really speedy group, which is good. Stash. You get to see my state of my stash, guys. The damage dealt to enemies suffer from continual damage effects at 15%. All continual damage and persistent ground damage by 15%. Continual damage. Continual damage. Yeah, Jeff. So bleeding is harmful effect with continual damage. Or would it just be classed as continual or not harmful? That's worth testing out, Boosh. Because a bleed is continual and harmful, right? Because it's doing both. But a fear is only harmful because it doesn't categorize as damage, so it can't be both. So in theory, the bleed should be affected by both something saying continual and harmful. Bleed, burn, and poison. Would they be affected by this? And by like something like Grace, for instance. Bleed is harmful, pretty sure. I think so as well. It's a new topic for a video. It's definitely an interesting topic. Like, not one that I've seen anyone cover before, I don't think. Pretty sure bleed is harmful, but not continual. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be both. But it's definitely interesting. Isn't it? It's definitely an interesting topic. I don't know if anyone's ever covered that before, as far as I'm aware. Anyone else know if anyone's covered that before? Because that is definitely an interesting way of kind of looking at it. Did Orof cover it? Yeah. If something like that, Orof is probably covered it at some point. Well, we got a lot of crap tonight. I think bleed is continual. Germany covers everything. Yep. I mean, I'll have to have a look into that bleed one. I'll have to have a look into that bleed one. Because it could be considered just continual. But to me, it's also harmful, right? Because it is a harmful effect. But then is it categorized that harmful effects are just something that only does harm but no damage, and then the continual is anything that does damage, which is the way I'd probably expect it to be. And Nora, you reminded me to do eye bends, so we'll do that quickly. That's that keyboard again, dude. So is Orof German or Swedish? Maybe he's both. We'll just say he's both. It's both harmful and continual, just like burns and poisons. See, that's an interesting one. So in order for Pants Raving to work, you need bleed, burn, or poison effects. You need dots, yes. But you don't need as many dots as what you'd think when it comes to your gear. So, like on this build, you've got this helm. Yeah. And you've got, so that's 1 dot. You've got Agments, 2 dots. And then you've really got your gems. So you've got bleed. Then you've got burn. And that is it in this build. So 4 dots. But it does a tremendous amount of damage because the amount of times you can apply everything, right? The dots can be applied very quickly when it comes to your gear dots. Oh, and you've got the small bleed from mothers. Correct. Which is not why we use the gem, but I agree it is there. Guys. That is going to be it for today. When did this event start? Was this event started today? Oh, it started a couple of days ago. Shows you how much I've done in the last few days. I mean, slapping on paying class was never a bad option in some builds, depending on how much reso you're already at. For Helm, stronger to go with Corpse, Lance Decay, or Grim Slicing Armor. Corpse, Lance Decay. In this particular build, definitely. But guys, we've had a blast. We've got... BGs were absolutely shockingly bad. We see it all on live stream. We did 10 BGs and we got, what, 3 wins, I think, total out of 10 BGs because of the MM issues and the class balancing issues. It's just been shocking. We'll do some more BGs again on Sunday. It's been a blast. See you soon, Boosh. Thank you for all the likes and all the views and everything else that's been going on. But Sunday will soon be here. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Peace out.